You don't give people time to click on it, though.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? So, we got the kids in bed.
Barely.
And they're not sleeping.
No.
So we might get interrupted, but they're down for bed. And we're hanging out with you guys here for the next 30 minutes or so. They're good to see you guys in chat. I see SN Vlogs, Madison, Christina, Lauren, The Matrix, Faith,
Mary.
Hope,
That
Love.
would be Mary IXX.
Oh, the Mary, what did I say?
Matrix.
Oh, Mary IX. Miranda, the Little Rockers, Emma, Jeremy, Jessica. Good to see all you guys. So we're going to give you guys a little housing update, and then we're just going to hang out and talk with you guys about whatever you want to talk about. Let you know where we're at with house shopping and stuff. But first of all, remind those of you guys who might not know that we do send out a text message notification whenever we go live, in case this is something you want to join us in every Tuesday. Just want a little reminder to pop up on your phone. You can text the word SHMOVIES to 43506. You can see it right there on the screen. And it doesn't cost you anything other than the cost of a text message. Hey everyone, pop it in. Jessica J, Brianna, Jordan, Kaylee, Jan, S'more to Love, Kimmy's
Jordan,
Reborn,
Bob,
Giant,
Abby Leon,
Ara,
Jessica
Queen,
J.
Mary. Wow, there's a lot of
Queen
people.
Mary.
Abalon.
Did you say Queen Mary was here?
Queen Sarah, Mary Mill, Talking Summer. Hi guys. So if you want a text message notification, you can just do that. It's text movies to 43506. If you're like an international viewer or the text messaging doesn't work for you, you can always click the link in the description below to go to text.schmovies.tv and just sign up for an email there. You can get it that way too. So if you live in Canada, if the text messaging thing doesn't work, you can sign up for the email. But it's Lauren's first time here.
Welcome, Lauren.
Welcome, Lauren. Good to see you and have you.
Supreme Vlogs.
Yeah. Hi. Everyone's saying
J-Man.
hi. That's one of the things I wish like the replay of these YouTube would record the chat so people could follow along rather than just watching us talk to.
Is there a thing that does that? Mm-mm. Can you record it separately?
Oh yeah, I can.
And fit it in, or you'd have to edit.
Yeah, I'd have to edit the whole thing. Be a lot of extra work. So housing update, and then we'll do.
We found a house.
We found lots of houses.
Lots of houses. Not the one. We're still
and then
looking.
we'll do Q&A with you guys and talk about whatever you want to talk about. I said your name right. Good. Ara. Is that what I said, Ara?
Where?
R-K? I think I said it.
I don't know.
Oh, it's her first time also. So welcome.
Wow.
So I have about, let's see here, on my list
is that
of
one
houses.
A list to me? Why is that one?
I have 12 houses on my list.
Wow.
Now this one, there's some of these, we're looking at them right now on my computer. Like this one, some of these we're not very serious about anymore. That one. Yeah, so of ones that we're serious about, there's 1, 2-ish,
1.5,
3, 4, 5 that
possibly,
we're serious about.
And then
and by serious about, it means hey, these could work for our family.
They're still on our list. We haven't crossed them off the list yet.
Yeah. So the hard part is, and I'd love to hear from you guys who might have any input about this, is we're trying to figure out the whole HOA thing and if that's something that we want to pay extra for and be a part of.
No, it's not something we want to pay extra for.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, we just clear.
The thing is do we want to stay completely clear of them and get a house that we can make work for our family, or we go with a house that is an awesome house but it has an HOA, and it's not that cheap of an HOA.
Yeah, so we found a house that works amazingly well in our price range, great location,
but it has an HOA.
It has a expensive HOA because it has a pool and it has
walking trails and all the regular stuff that comes with the maintenance of the neighborhood and
nature
everything.
Trails and playgrounds and all. It's basically living in a really ritzy.
Which I never saw us living at.
Right. So, so you guys who have HOAs, we got a lot of first timers here. Supreme Vlogs a first time. Well, awesome. Rachel's a first time.
I feel we need to have a whole show for all these.
And I feel like Mary's challenging us to be able to pronounce her last name. Min Lainica. Minlinica.
Where are you from? That would help. Mary.
So Nora Family Vlogs, don't do it. It is what is the point of buying a house if you have to ask everything? You might as well rent. Yep. Faith Hope Love, I feel like HOA is good. Helps to know the neighborhood stays nice, right? That's a
no
plus.
Broken down cars, etc.
And it looks nice, and there's
it's definitely like a night and day difference from the neighborhood that we're in right now. I feel
there's no HOA where we're at right now.
No.
Yeah. Hi from my 6-year-old. Aw, hi, Christina.
Hi, 6-year-old.
Yeah. Let's see. Jessica J. An HOA would give you more of a chance to be with your family. You wouldn't have to mow the lawn and stuff. Plus, you save money on gas from driving to the pool and getting a membership. That's true. But we would still be responsible for our lawn care.
But it's not a great big lawn.
Yeah. So. Abby, we live in Cincinnati. So,
HOA does not allow chickens, gardens.
Gardens,
there
probably.
Weren't anything against gardens. We need to ask
HOA
and just make
contracts.
sure that it's okay.
Yeah.
I would assume it is.
Yeah. Let's see here. What is an HOA, Julia? It's called Homeowners Association, is what it stands for. And it's all the people who live in a neighborhood pull their money into a pot basically every year. And that money then goes to use for like amenities such as like building a playground, having a swimming pool, landscaping the area, things like that. But it also comes with rules that each house has to follow in order to keep the neighborhood nice. And so
you can only paint your house these certain colors, or you have to keep your flower beds all maintained and stuff. I mean, it's to make the neighborhood look nice, and they do a good job at it.
Yeah.
It's just...
So Andrew Smith isn't really Andrew Smith. It's just her husband's account.
Oh.
Christina, HOAs are a pain.
Andrea?
I lived in Arizona. They would send letters for the silliest things. That's what I'm nervous about. Is what I don't want to happen. And
it varies for each one. Like you don't know until you get into it, I think.
Yeah, so we did do that. Andrew Smith, who's not really Andrew Smith, who's actually on her husband's account.
Andrew Smith's wife.
Ask those in the neighborhood how they feel about the HOA. We did do that. We drove through, and we only talked to 2 couples because the kids were getting cranky. We should do it some more.
Next Family Adventure Day and just go park at their clubhouse and go for a walk on the nature trails.
I guess so.
Can you do that?
I think. I don't know. But the people we talked to seemed positive. They didn't have any problems. One person said that they had an issue with the HOA because they left their trash cans on the side of their house and they need to be out of sight in the back.
But it really wasn't. It was a notice.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. So
they just let them know.
Their trash cans.
So,
yeah.
And I'm sure there's going to be some of that stuff like the first year that you're in the neighborhood, as you're learning the rules of what to do.
We are looking to buy a house, and some of the fees are $400 a month.
Woo!
No, ours is not that high. Like even
Wow.
high for us is like $50 a month.
I don't even know what the monthly is when you divide it down, but I'm just like seeing the main number, and I'm like, man, that's a big number.
$400 a month. That's a lot. Yeah, that seems way too high for me, also, Christina.
It's not. When you break it down to the month, it's really
$400
not that
a month.
Bad. No,
for us, yeah. But it's way better than $400 a month, that's for sure. Yeah, that's what we're thinking, Jennifer. Like, you purchased the home, it should be yours. You shouldn't have to hand it off. Like, I have full responsibility, but they have like full authority over what happens to the outside, you know? So like, what if I wanted to put up, yeah, exactly. So, my area put up security cameras for the whole neighborhood. Faith Hope Love says, so what if I wanted to put security cameras up around the house? I would have to go get permission. I had to draw out a plan.
Well, all that sounds like a good thing. Putting up security cameras, I would appreciate that.
But we'd have to get all that approved because it'd be on the outside.
No, the HOA put it up around the neighborhood.
HOA, yeah. The HOA that we're looking at in this one house anyway doesn't.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Homeowners put it up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Would you really have to get that approved to put a camera outside your house?
I think so, unless it's like super discreet and they could never notice it.
Which would be the point of putting one out there. You don't want to put one like, "Hey, look at me,
you're
on camera."
Smile, you're on camera, which is going to happen if you step inside our house anyway, basically, because we're usually vlogging. So something similar in Quebec is for a condo. If you feel like you don't have an authority over a lawn. Yes, I feel like you don't.
You have to pay property tax on top of your HOA still.
Yes, Ara. Okay.
It's like an extra tax.
Yes. And it's like a whole nother government, a whole nother tax, all that type of stuff. So I'm not necessarily That's nice. No
Yep.
approval from you for the cameras. Yeah, so we're not against them. There are some options on our list that don't have HOAs. I was just kind of wondering if you guys had any stories either way about, yes, Tim and Dana, we love our HOA, which we hear from some people. Like my brother and other people on Facebook are like, we love our HOA. We don't consider a house without one because it's basically like cheap insurance for your house of keeping it resellable and things.
Unless
Other
it's a
people are
ridiculously expensive HOA and people don't want to pay it.
Right. Like us. We're like, I would have totally put an offer on the house.
Oh, yeah. If there was no HOA, we would have been long gone.
It's like
on
our
that one.
hesitation. Like, do we want to pay 50, 60, I don't even know what it is, bucks a month for an HOA? Because all that stuff that the HOA provides, we could just get with our YMCA membership, you know?
Right, all the stuff that we really care about.
Yeah, and we can cancel the YMCA membership and not have a problem with our house. You can't cancel the HOA.
No. But the HOA would make us keep our house nice.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, I would feel like we would not keep it as nice.
Yeah. So, Abilene, is that how you say it? Our Instagrams are not private, just Tim Schmoyer and Dana Schmoyer. There should be links to it in the description, so you can go check it out. So you should be able to find that in there. Any pets? No, we don't have any pets. We got 6 kids. That's more than enough.
But
Although I would like to maybe...
we could have 3 pets.
Yeah, they let you have 3 pets. I would like to have birds eventually again. I think birds are a lot of fun when they sit on your shoulder and fly around. And
Let's wait until
hang out
all of
with
our
you.
kids are out of diapers, please.
I had some when I was a kid, and it was a lot of fun. So, at least I thought so.
Hannah and Zeke are going to miss out on so much trying to wait for the babies to grow up.
Lisette says no HOA hanging over her head for the rest of her life.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We're going to go look at a couple of houses tomorrow that are not in HOAs.
But the problem is, it's
Hopefully
not a
they'll
problem.
work out.
But the house with the HOA is the only one that like totally fits us. All the other houses are like, they fit us for now, but eventually we're going to have to put more money in to finish the basement.
Or there is a house that fits us, but it's quite a bit of ways away.
Yeah, right. Or we have to go 20 minutes outside of where we go to, stuff we go to all the time.
Right.
But if we want to stay within close driving distance of the stuff we visit all the time, you got to get an HOA, basically.
Or into this other neighborhood, if the houses are okay.
Yeah. So it's a hard decision.
I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah. Not the live stream. She means the house purchasing.
Yeah.
Does HOA include house maintenance? Nope.
But
do that.
But it does include you have to keep your house well maintained.
Wind
It
blows
doesn't do it
trash. Can't have a car parked in the street. Right. Can't have a boat. All those things. Nor family vlogs. Cover repairs. Nope. Let's see here. What house do you want? Bigger, smaller, Maya? We want one that fits our family, and because we have 8 people in our family that are growing, that tends to be larger than most. The hardest part is finding a house that has a dining room big enough that can fit 8 people.
And company. Like, we don't want it
Yeah.
to just be for our family. We would like to bless other families with the house that we're going to be in.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, we have company over at our house right now, and just our family barely fits around the table in our kitchen. But we have hosted families that are just as big as ours. So, I mean, you can make it work, but it would be nice to, like, invite people over to where it's, like, a relaxing,
Yeah, it's
like,
just easy to do.
It works
Right.
kind of deal.
So, yeah, you don't have to put a lot of time and energy into making the house work.
Trying
You
to
can
figure out,
just,
like, how can we
oh, yeah,
squeeze
come on
in?
over, we got room, you know? And this house that we're thinking about has plenty of room
It
for
does.
big dining room where we could fit our family plus maybe another family or 2 around a big table in there. It's lots of space right in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So which is ideal as opposed to like going off to like another side room or something. Shouldn't do the HOA because it's like people watching your every move. Well, that's like YouTube.
Well, and it's like our neighborhood that we're in right now too.
Yeah.
Like, everybody watches our every move. It was
Yeah.
kind of uncomfortable when we first moved here, and our neighbors were like, "Who are you? You're moving into our turf. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna know who you are."
Madison.
Which is totally understandable.
Yeah, Madison. The kids are in bed, sleeping. Well,
Well, no,
no,
not
they're
all.
not in bed. See, get in bed, little guy.
No.
No, go. They're supposed to be in bed. Yes, thank you, Juliet. We appreciate that. Dave, I am full-time on YouTube over at Video Creators. We're growing our family's channel here now. We started that last September, working on that, and it's been going great. But right now, Video Creators is what pays all the bills over at youtube.com/video creators. So that's the channel that supports us. Will you have a pool house. No, there's a few houses that were in our price range, good neighborhood, but we don't want a pool because of the
maintenance.
Yeah, the expense and the potential
Safety.
risk. Yeah, of having little kids running around outside and falling into the pool and things. So, an oil stain in the driveway. Wow,
That would be annoying. How do you get rid of that?
I don't know.
Kitty litter? Is that what I've seen people do with? But I wouldn't think that takes it off of it though. That'd be
The Mary IXX. We see your chat. Looks like it's working. Let's see. Have you met the neighbors? Get a feel for them. We haven't met.
We have met neighbors of one of the houses that we went to
down
today.
the street. Oh yeah. That different house.
Have we met neighbors of other houses?
They were nice. They came out, introduced themselves when they saw us kind of driving. We usually drive around the neighborhood and the house before we take our realtor's time to go inside and look.
We stalk the houses.
Yeah, so we drive around because you can just tell by the outside or the neighborhood. We're like, nope, not for us, and we don't bother trying to get inside with our realtor. But so we did meet one of them that way. What's your budget for homeschooling for the books and programs? Maya asks.
YouTube, that's our budget.
YouTube is our budget?
Well, we have all of our curriculum.
Oh, yeah. So, but we do budget for like school supplies and
That's true.
Stuff every month.
Yeah. But we don't get much.
Our monthly, what is it, like
I think we put
$20?
$25 a month in there and we hardly touch it.
Yeah, and that's for like
But that's not
little
curriculum.
things.
That's like for pencils or markers or glue.
So the curriculum in the box that we opened yesterday, they actually sent us all that for free in exchange for us just using it, which is really cool because I reached out to them.
Using it and showing it.
Right,
on
videos, which I reached out to them and asked them. I was like, I love this stuff. This looks like exactly what I'm looking for. I want to, this is because basically what I would buy if we to buy curriculum. But I said, like, it's gonna be in our videos anyway, just because people ask and it's a part of our life and stuff. And so, long story short, is they sent us the curriculum kits in exchange for us just talking about it with you guys as we use them and giving you our thoughts and our reviews and all that kind of stuff as we go through the school year with them. So that should be fun.
Hi, Heather Jane.
What software are you using to stream right now? Dave, this is called Wirecast.
To kitty litter and put a gray rug over the stain. Did they accept that? Was that good enough?
Gray rug over in the driveway, huh? If you had twin boys, would you have painted their toenails to tell them apart?
You know my joke of if we had twin boys of how to tell them apart.
What? No, I don't know your joke.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have one get circumcised and the other not.
That's...
We wouldn't have done it.
No.
That was mostly because of our ear piercing video.
There was a lot of
let's
controversy on
vlog
that
about
one.
this then.
No, we would not do that.
Paint their toenails. What would you do? You would have to memorize their belly
Well,
buttons.
yeah, their belly buttons are different. So if all else fails, you check their belly button. And Chloe has it's not an Audi.
I don't know because I haven't studied their belly buttons.
They're just different. I know their belly buttons. They're different.
Who has what?
Well, Chloe's is kind of like, it's not an Audi, but it's kind of like...
It's an Audi tucked in?
It comes up, yeah, kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
And Karis has a definite innie.
Okay.
So I'll just come back and watch this video if I ever forget.
Yay, Heidi's here.
No, we're not planning getting a cat or a dog. It's probably not going to.
No cat. We've got
Yeah.
family members that are allergic to cats, so distant family members.
What is something you don't like about homeschooling? Danny asks.
The planning.
Which is one of the reasons why we like having this curriculum now. Because
Like
not much
the
planning
if I had the space to plan and the kids not get into stuff. Like that, I don't know, because it just makes me excited to see what we're going to do, and then you feel ready for it.
So let's throw this out. Speaking of space for a house, of planning and school, what would you guys say? Vote for this. Option number 1 is biggest perfect house that fits your family needs, but has an expensive HOA. Or a house that's a little bit cheaper, and your family fits, but it's kind of like you just fit, and there's no HOA. That's option 2. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but I am. The force be with you. So option 1, perfect house that fits your family, plus more space with an expensive HOA. Or option 2.
So when you have 8 adults living in it,
yeah,
completely fit.
Totally
easily.
for work, school, my work, business stuff, school stuff, family stuff, visiting, hosting, guests, everything perfect for that, but has an expensive HOA. Or a house with no HOA that's a little bit cheaper of a house, but it's also like just kind of just fits, and you'll probably have to put more money into finishing the basement and stuff later. So at the end of the day, it's not that much more cheaper from
so how much would it be to just have the
usually
HOA?
to fill out a basement, it was like $30,000 to $40,000 or something like that to do the bathroom and bedroom.
But then you would in 10 years. This is
so
what
let's see here.
HOA if it
Option
didn't go up.
Blended with special needs says HOA no. Let's see. Option 1, be more comfortable. Option 3, keep looking. There you go, Miss Lisette, which is kind of where we're at right now, as long as the other two don't go pending or something.
Man, so far right now, the
option,
HOA would be cheaper to go to the HOA instead of having to finish a basement. We'll have to talk to our realtor.
Second option, nervous about the HOA. Bigger house with the HOA. Number 2, because you can always add on. Any more children possible? Possible. Not planned, although none of them have really been planned. Well, no,
some of them have been planned.
Option 1. Option 3, keep searching. 2, so you can travel.
Don't ever give up.
That's something we do plan to do, is a lot more travel. Once the kids get a little bit older.
And get a bigger vehicle.
Live in Cincinnati. Love to meet you. Oh, hey, cool.
Do a pros and cons list. We might need to.
Well, those are the pros and cons. I just kind of throw them out there. If I don't think about the HOA, option number 2 is easy. Like, easy decision.
Wait, option number 1?
Yeah, which is the bigger house that fits us well. Yeah. But you got to pay that HOA fee for like the rest of your life, and it can go up. You know,
it could go down,
and will go up most likely.
It could go down.
Could, but they usually go up.
If you get on the board and fight for it to go down,
I'd be like, no more HOA. I eliminate my own position. Option 1. Option 2. Save the money. Would have gone to the HOA. Just read over the HOA rules first. Yep, we have done that. Love to meet up with you. Yeah, we do meetups occasionally. We haven't done one for a while because of the twins. Summer, though. Yeah, we should plan one, and we'll make a video about that if we do it. But usually we meet up at
a park.
Yeah, at a park, or like Newport on the Levee or something like that here in Cincinnati, and just hang out.
It'd be fun to go on the river.
Yeah. Yes, we do have Realtor Maya 1 or 2, so you can build a schoolhouse and an external office. We would need enough property to do that. Neither one of these options have enough land to build something onto.
We would have to go out to where you don't get hardly any internet, which doesn't work for us.
Yes, neither one of these have enough land to build something onto. Do you like Ouija? I don't know. We haven't read a part of it on the Purple Alphabet. We're kind of leaning against it, but that's why we're asking you guys.
We're leaning against it because we've never experienced one.
Andrew Smith, I think you guys really want the HOA house. I think I do too. I want that house. I just don't want the HOA.
That's the house that I always come back to. I'm like, oh, I'm looking at all these houses, and then I'd go and daydream about this other house, and but it was
Heidi says her HOA is evil. Heidi, you're gonna have to tell us why.
And no, she said HOAs aren't always evil, but ours is.
Ours is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't HOAs be modified from time to time? I suppose so. I don't know what.
Yeah, whenever people rotate off the boards and stuff.
Yeah, so it seemed like it was a mix between 1 and 2, which means you guys are exactly where we're at.
We do.
But the thing is, if we wait too long, one of them goes pending, and then we miss it completely.
know our answer.
Yeah. I would so go to your meetup. That'd be great, Morgan. We'd love to have you. We'll just pay attention to videos. We'll talk about it, I'm sure, whenever we plan one. So it'll be fun.
Babies are sleeping just over in the room.
Dolly Perry, maybe you should look for some land and build. We thought about that. I
was talking to Ellie about it the other day because she had posted a picture about, she had posted a beautiful picture of Utah, and I was like, I wrote on her Instagram, I was like, actually, Utah came up in conversation for the first time today. Because there was an awesome neighborhood in Utah that we saw driving around and loved it.
If you subscribe to Davey and April, or April and Davey, I guess is the channel name, their vlog, that's who we stayed with when we were out in Utah. And their neighborhood is really cool.
Oh, it's
incredible. No HOA, but really 2 acre sized lots. You can have barns, farms.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But then Ellie messaged me and she was like, "Well, there is a lot available nearby." Yeah. So it's like, oh. And then you have Cafe Zupas and Cafe Rio.
Yeah, we're not going to Utah. Okay.
Good food.
We have been under 3 HOAs. They're fine. Okay, that's good to know. Someone else is fine with them. Is Dana going to have a fun laundry room like she planned in the other house?
I don't even remember where the laundry room was
You
in
gotta get
this
in front
one.
of it more.
Where was the laundry room in this one?
In the back behind the kitchen.
Yes, I'll have a fun laundry room wherever we go.
3 states, 3 homes, all HOAs are fine. Cool. Well, that's good to hear.
It totally depends on the person. Like,
Yeah.
if you're easygoing and you just want things to look nice, like, I don't think you're going to really come against anything. If you tend to not take care of your yard very well and other things come up and you just put all that stuff off, then you might have some issues.
Yeah. Cool. Let's see here. You guys should do whatever you think you can do. Diana is a really common name here in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, really?
That's good to know.
I graduated with 2 other Danas. And they were, so it was kind of common down in Texas, too.
Instagram, Emily. Mine is just Tim Schmoyer, one word, and hers is Dana Schmoyer, one word. There's a link to it in the description below this video. You should be able to find them.
Super Life wants more videos of Toby and Hallie. They are so adorable. I agree. Like, it's easier to vlog the twins and Hannah and Zeke because we can understand Hannah and Zeke and the twins stay where we want them. And Hallie and Toby are at that age. Like, I was watching videos. I've been putting videos together on our playlist to for our 50th, our 50 celebration.
Subscriber.
Yeah. And it's been so much fun to see the old videos of Hannah and Zeke when they were Hallie and Toby's age. So we really do need to put some like raw, like goofy, fun footage of Hallie and Toby on there. I agree.
Yeah. Heidi said their HOA promised a pool and never built one.
Ah, that's annoying.
Fail.
But if you're still paying into the HOA, will they maybe one day?
Megan Walanowski said they don't mind their HOA. Turned out nice for them. Yeah. So, well, we will figure it out. We'll keep you guys up to date about where we're going to go, what we're going to do, and where.
Man, it'd be so
looking at a
exciting to
few
put
more
an
houses
offer
tomorrow.
on this week. But then you're going to be busy with VidCon soon, so I don't know if that's a good
I'm gonna
time
get
to
out of
put an
town at
offer
VidCon.
on.
I think it'll be fine. There's not much that takes place, just inspections and stuff. So they usually take a week to get
Ooh, a
scheduled
lawsuit
anyway.
against the HOA?
Yeah.
That's not good. At least it's
Because
better
of
against
the
them
no
than
pool.
against you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. HOAs take care of homes that are foreclosed and vacant, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's a really good thing because,
Both the kids will be safe in both areas, both houses. They're both good neighborhoods. So one's a little bit newer than the other, but they both look good. So cool, guys. Well, thank you for your input and your thoughts and advice on all this. We'll let you guys know what happens. We're going to look at a few more houses tomorrow. And then I'm really busy for the rest of the week, Thursday and Friday. And then weekend comes, we have some company in town. And then we're going to
Father's Day is
VidCon
Sunday.
and things.
You were going to VidCon.
Yeah. Yep.
It's going alone. I don't know
So
if I'll ever get back to VidCon.
so that's what's coming up for us. I'm going to let you guys know. Yes, exactly. JCal42. It's like we have these houses on our list. They're saved, and we're watching, and then you wake up every morning to like email notifications of updates that happen to your favorites that you have saved, and then like so and so one pending, such and such one pending.
Well, it just dwindles your list down.
right.
So you're
At
like,
first
well,
you're
that
like,
one's off the list.
Oh, now I don't get to pick that one anymore.
That's okay. It's
But on the
okay.
other hand, just like, okay, well, good to know.
Because if we really wanted it, we would have already put an offer on it.
Yeah. Any of you guys
Maybe.
going to VidCon, look me up. It'd be fun to meet you guys if any of you are going to be there next week.
I wish I
So
was
we will
there.
keep you updated. The Heather Jane, no problem with that. And we appreciate you guys' input into all this.
Yeah. So we don't know what we're doing.
Final words to rock their world in some sort of way.
Eat
guys brace
apples and
yourselves.
peanut butter and raisins tonight.
Why?
You'll thank Tim.
I'm not
It's
going
your
to eat that
favorite
tonight.
snack. It's tasty. Or for dinner if you haven't had dinner yet. What time is it? 5:30 over in California.
Yeah.
So if you're hungry, apples, peanut butter, and raisins.
Okay.
There. That'll rock your world.
Rock your world.
Is that
Okay,
what you
guys.
asked for?
I'm going to keep reading your HOA comments here, but
Faith, hope, and
worst thing of
pixiness.
HOA is getting people to pay so improvements can be made in the neighborhood.
security,
Yeah.
park, drainage, etc. Good stuff.
Cool. Thank you, Emily. All right, guys. Well, we're going to get ready for bed ourselves and all that, but it's great hanging out with you. And we do this every Tuesday. So if you want a notification when we do that, you can just text movies to 43506 from your phone, and then you'll get text message notifications. I send them out manually to you guys with the link to their live streams whenever we start planning to go live. Or whenever we go live, you get the text message notification so you can join us. It'd be great.
You're not doing the morning anymore?
I used to do it for like 15 minutes early, but people would like tap it and then they would like, oh, I'll just come back later. And then they forget. So it's just better to send it right away. So I usually send it like right when we go live. Or if you don't have a cell phone or you're international and the text message code doesn't work for you, you can use a link in the description to just sign up at text.schmovies.tv and you get email notification instead. So you can just do that. Okay. So cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And we will catch up with you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.